Fuck up. Welcome back to the alley. Y'all know what time it is. Old Pissa Pants, prim boy, printing about all hardy arty museo, all greasy and gunked up from the crummy cooking that makes a mockery of calling a job a living. He's slinking past the admissions desk and preferring solitude and wanting to hide from the signs of his own ineptitude that are reflected to him in crowds. He side-eyes them and goes to hide in the modernist room. And apart from the occasional fly-by gawkers, he's got the space to himself. He's alone, and so he roots and peers, really digging in, staring, posing, trying to get back into the artist's body, see through their eyes and their mind, and gradually he forgets his mess. He's feeling his body and loving it. In front of the canvas, up on his toes, stretching ankles, popping hammies, and he's getting in touch, getting in sights, seeing how it all shapes up. A little bit of darkness around the edges creates the depth. He sees the grapes emergent from each other in the canvas and the form they're growing before his eyes. He stared at this grapey ledger dozens of times, but only now, after a good half hour eyeballing, does his cranium crack. Mind open, his brain is bleeding with the paint and the brush. He's getting dabbed and dashed and drawn back in time through the canvas. It's a portal. And now he's the bristles on the brush and the hand and the arm and the mind and the body. And he rushes towards the cafe to transcribe his mad-brained fanciful flights and thickening sanguine revelations. And you're at the top of the stairs, and he's seen you before around town, but now in your best dress, looking like sex. And he's damp-crotched and dusty, yet not even vexed. He's casting his own hex. He hops down the stairs and doesn't look back. He gets to a table, hiding again, earbuds in, gliding his pen, being elated, intense. He slides from the past into its sense. The canvas, the portal, pretend. And when he pauses and looks up, you're next to him in the present, on the couch in your best dress, reading a book unrandomly in that same nook. And now he's a little vexed. He's got the itch, and he needs the scratch. But he's greasy, gunked up, damp, dusty, lacking the class, lacking the stance. Yet, the call of the dance is resounding. The twist of the screw is pounding on the doors of his whole being. So, he thinks of a joke. He thinks of his stench. He thinks of a quote. He thinks it's a stretch. He draws you a sketch. He thinks he's a sketch. What a wretch! And he scribbles this conclusion and pretend he doesn't notice you getting up and moving towards the elevator and turning around. So he looks down as your gaze crosses him like a searchlight, and he smiles because that's the last thing that he wants you to see. And remember, is his smile. He's enjoyed this a while with you, and probably would enjoy many a whiles with you. But for now, it's just a smile for you. And maybe next time you cross paths, you'll share a good laugh. That's called Pissy Pants. Has a hole in his crotch right now, actually. I tore it open somehow. I'm a fucking clown, dude. I'm a clown. Look at that shit. It's fucking open. That's not my dick, but it's a hole in my crotch. I didn't show you my dick, though. I'm not trying to fucking do that in this alley. Pissy Pants got a hole in his crotch because he's an idiot. Anyways, thanks for coming.